What if I told you a single dam could change the future of an entire continent? This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how Ethiopia built Africa's largest hydroelectric dam using only its own money, and why a top African Union official says this is the blueprint for breaking free from foreign debt. But here's the twist. This massive success story is unfolding against a backdrop of a global water crisis that could cost Africa billions. Lerato Mataboge, the African Union Commissioner for Infrastructure and Energy, just dropped a bombshell. She called the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam, or GERD, a landmark example of Africa's ability to finance and deliver transformative infrastructure using its own resources. This isn't just about power. It's about power dynamics. For decades, Africa's biggest projects relied on loans from the World Bank, China, or Western nations. The GERD, funded entirely by Ethiopian bonds, citizen contributions, and government funds, shatters that model. It stands as a powerful demonstration of domestic resource mobilization in action. The commissioner said the self-construction of the GERD is a great success that can serve as an example for all Africans. But here's what nobody's talking about. The rising global cost of capital is placing a massive squeeze on African nations. Mataboge warned that this is becoming a major challenge for financing the roads, ports, and power grids the continent desperately needs. And then, she revealed something even more urgent. Climate change is tightening fiscal space right now, with droughts and floods already battering infrastructure systems and national economies throughout 2026. This is where the story takes a dramatic turn. The commissioner announced that the African Union's 2026 theme will focus on water and sanitation. She stressed that water must be regarded as core economic infrastructure, not just a social good. Access to clean water is indispensable to accelerate industrialization, operate factories efficiently, and build a healthy workforce. And here's the part that will blow your mind: the scale of the crisis. Mataboge disclosed that 300 million people across Africa lack access to safe drinking water. 780 million are without adequate sanitation services. Closing this water investment gap will require an estimated $30 billion US. That's a staggering number. But the GERD offers a glimmer of hope. It's a model of self-reliance in a world where external financing is getting more expensive and less reliable. Beyond the dam itself, the commissioner highlighted Ethiopia's supply of water to neighboring Djibouti as a practical example of the next phase: regional cooperation. She stressed that continental integration should extend beyond trading goods to include the exchange of strategic resources like water and power among African countries. This is the bigger picture. Some see the GERD as a source of regional tension. Others, like the AU commissioner, see it as a beacon of African sovereignty and a template for the future. The dam proves that when a nation mobilizes its own people and capital, it can achieve the impossible. But the unresolved question remains: can this model be replicated across 54 diverse nations to solve a $30 billion water crisis? The stakes couldn't be higher. With a young, growing population and urgent development needs, Africa's path to prosperity hinges on building its own future on its own terms. The GERD is the proof of concept. Now the continent must scale the blueprint. Do you believe African nations should follow Ethiopia's lead and finance major projects internally, even if it takes longer? Or is international partnership still the faster route to development? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more on the stories shaping our continent's future.